Well, hi all, this is Miss Biller back at my kitchen table. So this is the last section of Unit 11, Applications of Simple Inequalities. So here's our first example. The maximum load that a small cart can carry is 40 kilograms. If the mass of each box of goods is 5 kilograms, find the possible number of boxes the cart can carry at one time. So we need to know how many boxes there are, and they're 5 kilograms each. So we're going to say 5 kilograms times the number of boxes, and it has to be, we're going to break the cart if we put in more than 40 kilograms. So that needs to be less than or equal to 40 kilograms. Okay. So, actually, as an engineer, we have a factor of safety of 2, or sometimes a factor of safety of 3, but usually the minimum factor of safety is 2. So, to be honest, it probably can hold 80 kilograms, but don't tell anybody I told you that. It's an engineering insight. Okay? Those factors of safety, that's how we save your life. And so we over design. Okay, so we don't want to break the wheel. Let's see the cart though. So we have 5 kilograms, and we need to get that away from the B. It's multiplying right now. So the opposite is division. So we're going to divide by 5 kilograms and by 5 kilograms. So this cancels. And we have B is less than or equal to, and look, we have kilograms over kilograms, so the unit goes away, and we know that 40 divided by 5 is 8. So that means we can carry 8 boxes, or less. We don't have to carry 8 boxes unless we're maximizing our profit, or our efficiency. Okay, any questions? I wish I could answer them. All right, next example. All right. This took me a little time because I'm a dieter, so I'm always watching carbohydrates. So it took me a moment to figure out what they were asking. So I'll explain when I finish reading. An 8-inch submarine roll contains 70 grams of carbohydrate. And remember, carbohydrates are the only thing your brain uses to think. It's the glucose in it. Suppose the recommended daily intake for a woman is 130 grams of carbohydrates. Find the minimum whole number of submarine rolls that a woman should eat per day to meet her recommended daily carbohydrate intake. So they don't want her going minus. This is not a dieting lady. This is a lady who needs to eat more. So she needs at least 130 grams of carbohydrates for the minimum, okay? And these submarine rolls are 70 grams. This 8-inch is just extraneous, so don't worry about it. Okay, so we have 70 grams times the submarine roll, so we'll call that S. And it needs to be greater than or equal to 130 grams. All right. So now we need to figure, well, what is the minimum whole number? Whole number means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay, so whole number are natural or counting numbers. but they include the 0 as well. So we can't have a decimal answer here. So let's divide by 70 because right now it's multiplying with the S and we want S by itself. And we're going to divide this by 70. So we have S is greater than or equal to, and this one, let's see, 7 goes into 13. So we have top dog in the house. Let's just do some long division. How about, oh, wait, let's make it easy on ourselves. Why make it hard? Let's reduce it before we start. So top dog in the house. So how many 7s and 13? 1. So that gives us 7. We subtract, we have 6. We have a decimal here. Oh no, said no decimals. What am I doing? How many 7s are in 60? That would be 8. So that gives us 56. Okay, well, what I was doing is this is what I'm rounding to. I needed to see this one. Is this 5 or more, raise the score, or 4 or less, let it rest? That 8 is 5 or more. So we raise the score. So our answer is has to be greater than or equal to 2. And these are rolls. So then she will make her dietary mark of 130 grams of carbohydrates minimum for her daily allotment. Okay? Now for me, of course, I would not want to hit that mark. I would want to go a little less because, I like being a little thinner. Okay, but sometimes thin's not good. Like right now, we probably don't want to be really thin right now. Okay, so Sandra has $70 in her money box. She saves $40 every month in her money box. What is the minimum number of complete months required in order for Sandra to have more than $500 in her money box? So more than 500. Okay, so we want more than 500, not equal to, but more than. Okay, and we want what is the minimum number of complete months. Okay, so we can't have a decimal in months. So let's see, she has $70 in there. So that's a one-time thing, $70, but every month she makes $40. So we're going to put $40 times the amount of months. So remember, when you see words like every, that's how it's changing. So that's the one that goes with the variable. Let me make a better dollar sign because that looked kind of weird. There we go. All right. So now we see, oh, hey, we could just let's pretend that's an equal sign right now. There we go. And we've got our $70 and we have $40 a month. Okay, so we have $70 here. It's plus. We want to move it to that side. So we put a minus 70 under it, minus 70. And we have $40 a month equals, and this becomes $430. So now we have 40 times M. We don't want 40 times M, we want M. So we want to divide by 40 and divide by 40 here. So we end up having M equals, and let's get rid of that. 4 goes into this. Well, let's do it the long division way. So we have 4 up here. 4 goes into that once. We drop the 3 down. does not go into 3. We have a decimal now. And okay, so then that gives us a 0 that we drop down. We have a 0 here. We subtract, that's 3. We drop this all the way down here. How many times it goes into 30? That would be 7 times, and we have 28, and that gives us 2. So we look at this number, 5 or more, raise the score. 4 or less, let it rest. Looks like it's 5 or more, so we're raising the score. So we have our final answer in 11 months. There you have it. But we had this sign. So we're going to have to say, answer it with this sign. So we're going to change that to months had to be greater than 11 months for this to be true. And voila! There you have section 11.4. So you should be able to do your homework now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.